Yo, what's up, yo? It's Jay out here in LA. And looking at the map, damn, I kind of wish I did night shifts out here. But, me and my girlfriend would live together out here, and it just wouldn't be an ideal situation for me to work night shifts. Maybe I could incorporate, a night shift every so often, because look at this. That would be nice. But anyways, before I get distracted on that, I just want to show y'all the day I had today. It was a really good day. It was a half a day, well, 7 hours, so a little bit over a half of a day. But you can see I made $170, and I want to show you guys. I kind of want to use this strategy for next Sunday and see how well it goes. But basically, I don't know. It depends how you look at it and how you play it. It's not that good if you calculate what you make per mile at the end of the day, because it does require a lot of driving. But I watch some other YouTubers and stuff like that. They'll calculate their per mile earnings, and for me, I think mine would just be a lot lower. I don't know if it's just different out here in LA. It's so much more jammed up and just congested, and I just don't know if you have to play it differently than other markets. I don't know. I've only been doing this for 3 months, so I know what I do, and for me, I like this, what I'm about to show y'all. So you can see I missed out, the first 4 days I was deactivated, and then I started back up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is tonight. So $422, in 3 days. That's cool. I could have made more, I cut my days short. I didn't really go in as hard as I thought I was going to once I was activated again. But $422 in 3 days, that's cool. I'll take it. But man, today people were showing me love, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys through the routes that I took. So you see, I had just about, what was it, the week, $43 in tips, and then today was just about $30 of those $43. 12 trips in about 7 hours for $170. So yeah, it was a pretty good day. Uber X, as much as I can make off of Uber X. But yeah, take a look at the trips, and you see how the people tipping early on. That was pretty cool. And then the last trip, he tipped as well. He tipped as well. But so you see right here, $13.53. That's pretty cool. First trip of the day, get it started off. And then the LAX trip, $23.25. Another LAX trip, I believe, $21.93. And another LAX trip, $48.35. After that, it was the pool. I made a video. You can check my last video. That was the pool rides that I mentioned in that last video. And then after that, kind of slowed down a little bit until that last ride, and I stopped at around 11:30, 11:40. Or no, actually, this one ended around 12 o'clock, a little after 12, and it was cool because it was right next to my gym. Well, I had a set destination on, but it landed me kind of, pretty close to my gym, and I went to go train for 3 hours. And that ended my day right there. I didn't after training I went to pick up my girlfriend in West Hollywood, and after that just came home and just been here relaxing, because I do morning shifts, so I gotta go to bed pretty soon. It's already 10:33. I should be in bed already. But anyways, before I keep babbling on, so what I did right here was basically I played around with going up, and I say it in my other videos too, this is like my normal strategy, driving up north towards like Santa Clarita area, or I could break off west towards head towards Moorpark. Just either way, I just try to get far from LAX. And today on a Sunday when the roads are super clear, especially to a certain point, it does get jammed up at a certain point, but if you go out early enough in the morning, it's so clear you can just drive. If it's 30 minutes, it's probably gonna be 30-mile trip. So you gotta take it to your advantage. What I did was I'll drive up north, I'll wait around till I get the LAX trip, and as you can see, this one, the 1353, that was a cool little warm-up trip. It was just within Santa Clarita. And then my next trip after that was an LAX trip, and you can see 23, 25, that's pretty cool. It was about 30 miles. So once I got that from Santa Clarita down to LAX, it was too early in the morning for me to get a pickup from inside the terminals as I'm leaving. Usually I don't get any pickups at that time until honestly around like 7 o'clock is when I start getting pickups from the terminals. So when I get there that early, what I do is I'll turn my app off and I'll just head back up towards Santa Clarita, which is 20 or 30 miles. So I won't wait till I get all the way in there. I'll turn it on, maybe like 15 miles deep as I'm leaving LAX, and sometimes I'll drive for a little bit until I hit another ride as I'm headed up north still. So I'll do that. I'll turn my app off and I'll head up north, and I'll turn it back on once I feel I'm a good enough distance away to get another LAX trip. When if it's early enough in the morning, especially on a Sunday out here in LA, there's a lot of people going to LAX. It's a busy day for it, so I know I'm gonna catch that trip eventually out there. So you got to eat up the miles headed out, and the reason why you have to turn your app off and head out and eat up those miles is because if you leave your app on and you're leaving LAX, basically you're gonna end up getting sucked back into LAX from a short trip, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes away, a little 15-minute trip, which is like 5 miles from LAX, maybe early enough in the morning 10 miles. But there's even like a whole bunch of hotels and stuff a couple miles outside of LAX where you're gonna end up picking people up. Basically, it's not worth it. You're gonna be getting sent back to LAX for $5-6 trips, and it's not worth it. So I turn my app off, or what you could do is set your set destination up to one of the far points you want to get to. But most of the time you'll end up losing the set destination, because you'll end up getting a little ride, a little 5-10 minute ride going up in the direction you're going. But for the most part, people are coming down south. So sometimes you'll get lucky and get someone going towards the area you're going to, and that's perfect. But dang, I just ran out of space right now on my phone. Had to clear it up. But as I was saying though, yeah, I feel like most of the time with the set destination, you're gonna lose it by getting a small trip on the way up there. Or what happens sometimes is you'll have the set destination on and you won't find a trip halfway up through getting to where you need to, and I'll take the set destination off. Like, I'll cancel it and I'll still have that before anybody accepts it, or before I pick anybody up for one small little trip and I lose that destination. So yeah, I just been playing around with that, just going back up towards Santa Clarita or towards the north part of LA. and just fish for the LAX trips, and then turn the app off, get away from the tiny little bullshit trips that are gonna waste your time. And after like an hour goes by, those little trips, you're gonna make like $15 or something after a whole hour. Like it's really stupid. I've been screwed over by getting pulled back into LAX right outside of LAX trying to leave. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna play around with on Sundays. You can see if I worked a full shift, you know, I was looking sweet. So I was happy with what I had for the hours I put in. But yeah, we're gonna see what's up with next week. In my video that I put out yesterday or maybe earlier today, I'm aiming for a $2,000 week, or as close as I can get to it, or just trying to beat my best week so far, which was $1,555. So if I could beat that, I'll be happy. If I could get to 2,000 or more, I'll be blown away on how I did that. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace out.